What's up, lads? We are the FIFA Bozos, and I am Bozo.
And I am Mux.
And welcome to something that we've been promising you for quite some time now.
Yeah, as you can see on screen, lads, man of the match Nasri. It's finally here. It is going to be huge. It's going to be epic. Now, please, lads, please enjoy this video.
Yeah, please do, lads. Now, as you can see on the screen, he's 400,000 on PS, and he's 390,000 on the Xbox. Now, we're looking at the team you used him in there, Mux.
This is my team, lads. Sorry, I did sell it after forgetting to show it on PS4. But this is my team. As you can see, a very nice team there. Solid defence, but mainly right wing was my Nasri, as you can see, compared to Bozos, who's playing in right mid.
I am indeed. Now, lads, this is what we promised you last time, that we promised we'd always bring him to you in different positions, really, playing different roles so that we can both review him, tell you how we think he gets on in each position. Now, the one thing that we thought about our review last time was it was a bit cluttered.
It was a bit cluttered, lads. So what we've gone for here, we've got your positives, and then we're going to show you through them. So we've got long shots. As you can see, lads, this is me, myself, Mux. As you know by now, ROA is Mux. And who are you, Bose?
I am FCW. Now, that was a nice long shot. And this one could have been even nice if it just clipped the post. But as you can see, he's got a real sweet right peg, hasn't he?
Oh, he certainly has, mate. I really enjoyed him for that. If you don't know by now, lads, I do love taking long shots. I always hit them. And this is especially my favourite one that I hit, lads. Quite a distance out and just gets it into that corner.
Yeah, absolutely. Check that out. And he was absolutely great at that. But one thing that he was possibly even better at, in my opinion, was his finishing. I don't know what you think.
Mate, it certainly was. I couldn't believe. I mean, mine was at right wing, so naturally he's going to get into them positions more often. I don't know about yourself at right mid, but he always seemed to find himself in the goal scoring opportunities.
Yeah, from what I watched out of your footage, more so than in my footage. But as you can see here, breaking free from that right-hand midfield spot. And you just never feel like he's going to miss off that right foot.
No, absolutely not, mate. And as you can see here, lads, he's got really good feet as well to get himself in them positions.
Yeah, super feet, which we will come on to shortly as well. But as York, he's just caressing it past the goalkeeper. Keep an eye out on all of these clips. I mean, Muggs is finding him in all sorts of positions, and literally from wherever he's shooting from, you just don't expect him to miss.
You certainly don't. He's up there with the best finishes I've used this season, as you could say, for FIFA. And I really like Bozos. You don't expect him to miss. Look at that volley, our volley edge at box. Not many people have scored that on his weak foot.
Absolutely, I view him as sort of comparable to if you've used Nani, maybe someone like that. His finishing out wide, very useful. Schürrle too. You just don't feel like you're gonna miss when you get through with him. It's like using a striker basically.
It is, and he does get in the positions very well. And he's a cracking little player. Obviously, the passing as well. I mean, his passing was insane.
His passing was absolutely super. I mean, we are going to leave a link to Foothead in the description so you can check out his stats. We could have shown you them, but we'd rather just show you what he's like in-game because that's really what matters. Anyone can find out his stats on Foothead. We're just about showing you how he plays. And, I mean, you saw a nice pass there through to Giroud.
I mean, that's
Look
a lovely
at that
pass.
for a ball.
I mean, I missed it. Also, lads, I mean, Diego Costa, what a player, but we're not talking about him. But just to let you know, he's a cracking player.
We might be talking about him in the future. Anyway, I mean, look at that for a ball over to Costa as well. Absolutely great pass again from Nasri, and his passing was superb.
His set pieces, I mean, I personally never get set pieces. I just always end up I get brought down. I just don't get the free kicks or the penalties. But Bozos, he gives himself a few penalties. He does mess around in the box with the ball, dribbling and stuff, so he gets brought down, and he never really fails to dispatch.
I don't, and Nasri was great at that. Now, neither of us could actually manage to score a free kick with him, even though his free kicks are super. That was as close as I got. That's straight off the face of the crossbar, and he does have super free kicks. But, I mean, this part was perhaps for me the best. This seriously surprised me.
Yeah, lads, he's not the fastest. We're not going to lie. He's not unbelievably pacey, but he's quick. He's got quick feet. He keeps the ball close to him, and his dribbling's insane.
I mean, check that out. Foot roll into foot roll. Those 4-star skills help him out in this area as well, as you'll see a couple of them pulled out from Mux at this point. But you might have seen some of these clips before. If you have, that is because they fit into both the dribbling and another category. But yeah, his dribbling's absolutely fantastic. He beats his man with ease. He keeps the ball very close to him, and just all-round super at that.
He certainly does. And he's just be all around, lads. I'm not going to lie. He's not that expensive for what you're getting, I don't feel.
No, he's absolutely a complete right midfielder as far as I'm concerned. He's far better than the Robins of this world, and he's not that dissimilar in price. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say 400,000 isn't a lot, because it is. But is he worth it? Absolutely, in my opinion.
Mate, I couldn't agree more. Lads, if you've got yourself, I don't know, I mean, quite a lot of people have a million coins, 800,000. If you get him in that right wing, right mid, he's going to cause the opposition absolute trauma, and he's a cracking player to just slot in to any sort of side. He's got his Premier League and his French end of
So,
the day.
yeah, you can use him in all sorts. Now we come on to his 4-star weak foot, which is key in the way that he plays, really, because as you've noted, certainly if you use him at right mid, I mean, you can swap him over in game, you can swap wings and use him out on the left, but as a right mid, it's nice to be able to cut in, keep the defender guessing, and really with that 4-star weak foot, he's most certainly able to do that.
Oh, he certainly is. As Bo says, you can switch him over. I did it a few times, but I didn't feel he needed it. His left foot is definitely good enough to be able to use.
Absolutely, no, a real top player. And I mean, what else do you want from a winger? We talked about his finishing, his long shots, his dribbling, his passing. The one other thing
Look
that you
at
want
that for
really
a ball,
is
lads.
crossing.
On the volley, I mean, he leaves it on a plate for Costa. I was really happy with that cross, lads.
He certainly does indeed. And I mean, as I say, there's very few faults with this player. He does everything that you want of a winger, everything that you want of a right midfielder, everything you'd want of a right forward. I mean, sure, I've missed a header there, but that is on a plate, and this is what he does. He beats his man, and he gets his crossing.
Lad, I mean, I'll mention it again. I've mentioned it a few times now. If you don't have 94 pace, 90 pace, whatever, they do have better stats than the people who have the 90 pace, because end of the day, you've got to make your stats up with a different amount of abilities.
Other things, yeah, exactly. And as we've discussed, the only thing that makes him not the best, one of the best players on the game in my opinion, is he's slightly slow, and you can see a couple of clips of that there, but all in all, he's a super player. The only other thing that keeps his rating down to 9.1, which is extremely high in my opinion, is he's not necessarily all the time a game changer.
That's the thing, lads. You get your people on FIFA. I feel Neymar, Ronaldo, Messi, people like the field that really do change the way you play and your game. Nasri, 8.7, I'd say personally worth the money.
Yeah, great player, definitely worth the money. We hope you've enjoyed the new style of review, lads. Leave a like if you did, and we'll catch you next time.
Certainly will. I have been Mux.
And I've been Bozo, and we hope you've enjoyed it.